I had to call the GP out for a home visit. I had a urine infection. I was unable to get into the surgery, but I was fully able to communicate. When the doctor arrived, she asked me a few questions, but then directed the rest of her explanation to my carer. And even as she was leaving, I could hear her speaking to my carer in the hallway about my medical condition. In the end, I called her back and asked her if there was anything else that I needed to know. I've noticed a lot that medical professionals seem to direct things to my carer rather than to me. People assume that because I'm in a wheelchair it affects my ability to communicate, and that's simply not true and can be really patronising. In this instance, the doctor really upset me because these weren't my regular carers, I didn't know them. I have a right to confidentiality the same as everybody else.
It was a busy day. I was on my morning home visits and I had a call from a colleague at the practice about a patient who had a suspected water infection. I was only 10 minutes away from the property, so actually I thought I'd go there first without returning to the clinic to check the patient's notes. When I arrived at the property, his carers were there and they actually let me in. Quick assessment of the patient and it was quite obvious that he had a water infection. I discussed my management plan with the patient and actually also with the carers. I found in the past that actually if you don't let the carers know what's going on, that it can cause a few problems for them, especially in terms of new medications and such. I was just about to leave and then the patient called me back in and he was clearly quite upset with me. And it was because I discussed his details with the carers and he hadn't wanted them to know. I felt awful. I suppose in hindsight I should have really discussed it with him first. It's a lesson learned and I'll certainly do things differently in the future.